Laura Kuenssberg has outlined huge coronavirus plans for the UK and said Boris Johnson will make a major announcement on Monday. The BBC journalist has highlighted 7 ways the UK government is edging towards stricter coronavirus restrictions. She said Nicola Sturgeon's recent announcement, which will see alcohol banned in pubs, restaurants and cafes for 16 days, has spurred Boris Johnson into action. Ms. Kuenssberg outlined the government's expected moves in a thread on Twitter, where she said that Treasury is looking at providing financial pubs to sectors of the economy which have been forced to shut, such as pubs. She said fresh restrictions are expected to be introduced in Nottingham tomorrow, with the Prime Minister expected to address the nation and impose new rules on Monday. The BBC political editor wrote on Twitter, 1. Gov edges towards next steps to tighten restrictions for England. 2. Was on the cards before Sturgeon's moves but that ups the ante. 3. Treasury looking at financial support for pubs if they have to close in north of England or beyond. 4. Still no final decision on tier system. 5. Extra restrictions were expected as early as tomorrow, for example in Nottingham. Announcements not expected yet now. 6. One source says the crux is the PM is still weighing all the options up. 7. After a lot of chatter today, sounds like Gov heading for announcement about next phase of COVID on Monday. Nottingham is poised to have similar measures to those currently in place in North East England announced tomorrow, after the rate of infection rose dramatically over the weekend. The new measures could see household mixing banned in any indoor setting. In the week ending the 3rd of October, there were 440.1 cases per 100,000 people in the city, compared to 71.2 in the week ending the 23rd of September, meaning it now has the 5th highest rate in England. Nottingham City Council's Director of Public Health, Alison Challenger, described the surge as extremely worrying. She said, "I would expect that the measures put in the northeast are very likely to be those measures that are introduced here." Ms. Challenger expected the new restrictions to be announced by tomorrow. It is thought that the surge correlates with the return of students to the 2 universities, with most positive results being received by younger people who are at a lower risk from the virus. But hospital admissions have also increased. Scotland's First Minister Nicola Sturgeon announced a series of new lockdown restrictions this afternoon. From Friday, pubs, restaurants and cafes will be banned from selling alcohol indoors for 16 days, until the 25th of October. The venues will be allowed to open from 6 AM to 6 PM for the service of food and non-alcoholic drinks only. They can continue to serve alcohol outdoors up to the existing curfew time of 10 PM. 5 health board areas, Greater Glasgow and Clyde, Lanarkshire, Ayrshire and Arran, Lothian, and Forth Valley, face stricter restrictions, with pubs and licensed cafes to shut to all but takeaway customers for the same period. Those living in the 5 areas under tighter lockdown rules have also been asked to avoid public transport unless absolutely necessary in the next 2 weeks, and use it only when traveling to work, school or for other unavoidable reasons.